Hello, everyone. Those of you who have been watching Test cricket will know that Test cricket is all about the competition between bat and ball, the war of attrition. Both the sides, when they are fielding or bowling, they want to make sure that the opposing team's life is made difficult, be it India or Australia. Both the teams know when they are batting, they have to earn their runs. And that's the reason why Travis Head's century was very good. Manish Labuschagne also worked hard. Indian batters, I know you people are after them at the moment. Why? Because they have got starts, especially if I talk about Yashasvi Jaiswal, Shubman Gill, right? Rishabh Pant for that matter. And at the same time, in the lower order, if I talk about Ravichandran Ashwin in the second innings, no, sorry, in the first innings. Yes, there have been some technical issues. Virat Kohli, for example, even Shubman Gill, who's a very compact player, he was found out against Mitchell Stark today in the second innings. He was clean bowled there, right? Virat Kohli, after leaving a lot of balls, then he had to play at one bowl and delivery in that corridor of uncertainty, and the statistics will show that 23% of the balls bowled by Boland to Virat were outside the off stump. That is, they were targeting the fourth stump line, as you could see in the commentary. Right. And Virat, unfortunately, has not been in very good form of late. Right. The same is for Rohit, who has had a break for family reasons, and he has come back here. And now he's straight into the second test match, which is a pink ball test. Now, people don't realize that pink ball test is something where India does not have much of an exposure. When is the last time that India played a pink ball test? I think it was in the tour to Australia last time. And before that, the pink ball test, which was organized at the Eden Gardens against Bangladesh. And that before that, if you go in the 2018-19 series, that test match India won, right? But India has had very few exposures to pink ball test. And Australia, at the other hand, have had a lot of exposures. And Australia, everyone knows that wherever you go to Australia, you will have to play one pink ball test. And India were found wanting here. But then, still, India have been fighting. Yes? I'm looking at the positive. Yes, it's looking very easy looking at the negative side of things. Yes, India's techniques were found out while playing the moving ball, especially the pink ball, under lights, but you don't understand the fact that India has had less of practice, hardly any exposure. India does not play pink ball tests more often than not, neither at home nor abroad. Secondly, some of the Indian batters have not been in form. Right. And unfortunately, to India's problems, KL Rahul faltered in the first innings and in the second innings. Yashasvi, he had got a start, but he couldn't materialize. He got a very good delivery from Chris Boland. Right. So we need to admire the Australians for their relentlessness, for the energy and the discipline in the bowling. India lacked discipline in the bowling, so to say. Harshit Rana or Nitish Kumar Reddy are not like Bhuvneshwar Kumar or Mohammad Shami. Lot of reliance was there on Bumrah, but there was not much of a support in terms of the aggression, in terms of the discipline which is required. And Travis Head is too good a player to not capitalize. Yes, all is not lost. India can wipe off this 29 and score some runs. What I want to see them is go down fighting. Yes, it's 90-10 in favor of Australia. Australia can wipe off the remaining five very quickly if they want. And at the same time, if India can apply themselves, if Rishabh Pant and Nitish Kumar Reddy have a calculated, aggressive approach, then who knows? India can pose a challenge as well. Looking at the lower order, Harshit Rana can also play. Ravichandran Ashwin is a very good player if he applies himself. Some runs. 70, 80, 100, at least something to bowl at. Even if India lose, if they can if they can remove 4 or 5 players from the Australian team when Australia bats second, at least India will find some sort of confidence going into the third test match. Yes, there are issues which need to be sorted out in their batting. Rohit Sharma has to come good. Virat Kohli has to come good. And this is the nature of cricket. It is very unforgiving. It gives you very much when you are in your prime, and there is nothing to hide, nowhere to hide when you're not performing. So that's what it is. But at the same time, we as audience should respect these players have served India for a long period of time and they have served India very well. So we should admire them and respect them. Yes, Indian public is very unforgiving. Yes, we always go for results, but we do not understand that it's the mental aspect, and at the same time, we must admire the courage to play in front of this Australian crowd when you know that you have hardly had any practice of playing ball. You look at the 2 day game, it was wiped off, only 1 day practice, and you throw them against these Australian players who have had more exposure vis a vis the Indian ones, and you expect India to do better? Are we kidding? Think on that. I'm very disappointed with the media, the way the media is talking about Indian media. Right? More of exposure towards pink ball is needed. So, even if India loses this test match, if India scores some runs and takes some wickets of Australia, then there will be a psychological advantage going into the third test. And from test match point of view, if it's 1-all, then all to play for in the remaining 3. Isn't it? Thank you so much. Be more patient towards India. Thank you.